So this weekend we've seen a lot of different constellations. We've seen systemic constellations, meaning working with the family of origin, and then the transgenerational system going back to the grandparents and the great-grandparents, including missing aunts and uncles. We've also seen phenomenological constellations, where the constellations were with the client and their particular issue, the illness and disease, or their missing parent. That kind of work is much slower and deeper. It has less to do with the system and more to do directly with the client. We've also seen the movements of the soul work, where it wasn't so much about myself or Jamy as the facilitator, but we really trusted in the representatives to go with their inner movements. And you can see how that has opened up a whole other way of working, and how you as representatives, trusting in yourself, were able to help the client in ways that we couldn't have got to from our conscious mind. So this work has a very broad spectrum of application. We saw death, we saw illnesses and disease, we did some work with couples. You could see how much joy and love there was in the couple once they could get past what they each brought into their relationship. So the application of the constellation approach can be used for many, many things. And it's just a wonderful tool or avenue to get into the unconscious and release where love has been blocked, to free it up, to let love flow again.
We're beginning a training program in the fall, and the training program helps people to learn more about their family of origin, about their current family, about their current relationships that they're involved in. What we're trying to show people is how our families have affected us and how we are stuck within our own families, or how we would like to move forward, and that energy hasn't been freed up enough. So the type of programs that we offer are to help people look at their mother's line, the father's line, how illness has affected their lives, how death has affected, early death especially, has affected a family system. Many things like that are looked upon in our programs, where each of the participants get a chance to explore their own family system, or what Hellinger calls the family soul. What that means is that each person who participates in our program can have that opportunity to really take a look and go deeper within their system in a gentle and safe way. It's not psychological process work. It's simply opening to acknowledging what is. It's simply looking at what's called the orders of love, who belongs, the orders of precedence, who was born first and who came next. To look at the fact that everyone has a right to belong in the family. To look at also that everyone is entitled to their own fate. So we try to help people to recognize what happens in their family system, and then free their energy so they can move forward in their life, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's out into the world for business purposes, or if it's just for life in general. So we're very, very passionate about this work, and we certainly hope that you will be too. It's called the Constellation Approach, based on the work of Hellinger, our teacher.